welcome to another edition of RO Sports' official Richmond County Male Athlete of the Week, presented by Moss Brothers Tires and Service. And joining us in our latest edition and the first time in his career is senior shooting guard Quamir Sivels. Quamir, how you doing?
I'm good.
Good. Welcome to the show. So, Quamir, you and the number 13 Raiders are now gearing up for the 4A state playoffs, and they start on Tuesday. But before we get there, let's talk a little bit about your career performance last week against Lumberton in the conference tournament semis. You guys go in there, you lost 2 in a row to them this year, and then you go in and drop 26 points, a career high, and you're also a perfect 12 for 12 from the line. So just kind of tell us what worked well and what clicked for Quamir that night.
Being aggressive was the main thing, not trying to just sit outside and just shoot the whole game, trying to get inside and drive and draw some fouls and get to the free throw line. That was a major thing for that game.
You mentioned going 12 for 12 from the line. How big was that late in the game for you guys to do? And other team, you guys were 24 or 25 as a team.
Right, that's real big when you get down to it was about a 10-point game we won by. So that's the difference right there.
What was the motivation for the team that night? Because it seemed you guys lost to them by 29, 30 points earlier in the season, then you come back and beat them by 13.
Not wanting to be embarrassed again, pretty much. Wanting to lose. Not wanting to lose.
That's right.
So, yeah.
All right. Now, we've talked about this before, and we've certainly written about it, but you battled a lower leg injury for a majority of the season. But with this being a really pivotal stretch, tell fans how things are going with your injury and how excited you are to be back 100%.
Well, first I had a heel injury, and that took about a couple of weeks to heal, and then came back, played 2 games, and I messed up my ankle. So the ankle still, it's not 100%, but it's getting better. It's not as bad as it was.
You're excited to be back there in the regular 5?
Right.
Good. Now, the playoffs do start Tuesday, and the Raiders, you guys will welcome in number 20, Butler, at home. Now, I asked Coach Pettigrew this, but I'll ask you the same question. How important is it to have that home court advantage, especially to start the playoffs?
Oh, yeah. Even just one game how we have, it's real important.
Why so?
Traveling all the way to Charlotte wouldn't be such a good thing, especially going to Butler. That wouldn't be such a good thing, but having it here makes it easier on us.
How about your fans and the support here? What do you have to say to them for what they've given all season?
They made the games real hype.
Really hype, yeah. Now, what are the team's expectations Tuesday? Obviously, the easy answer here is to win, but what's it going to take to get past Butler and to make a deep run?
Intensity's got to be high. Got to be locked in defensively. Got to make shots, free throws, and cut down on turnovers.
Sure. All right, now we're going to switch over to our Raider Rapid Response segment, which gives you a chance to answer a couple of questions about Quamir. So are you ready for the challenge?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll start pretty easily here. What type of pregame routines or rituals do you have? Something that whether you go out to eat or…
Honestly, I just like to laugh before the game and chill out,
So you
Not
just,
really nothing too special.
Nothing special?
Yeah, I have a certain stretch routine, but that's really it.
You don't have any special socks or anything like
Nah.
that? Okay. Who is your all-time favorite basketball player?
Dwayne Wade, easily.
Easy, why so?
I just always watched him when I was younger. Played 2K with him and everything,
Okay. You actually played with him?
Nah, playing as him on 2K.
I got you.
Yeah.
So he wasn't sitting beside you playing?
Nah.
Okay. Well, yeah, anything can happen. To kind of build off of that, name 3 players that you would start a franchise around. D-Wade obviously be one, right?
D-Wade. I like Luka Doncic. Who else? I guess LeBron.
Okay. Not a bad trio to start a franchise. What are your plans after high school? Are you thinking about basketball? Like to go to school somewhere?
I honestly don't even know. I want to be a pilot, but think about National Guard. Still don't really know yet.
Lots of time to decide. And last question for you, Quamir. If you could choose one flavor of ice cream to represent your personality, which would it be and why?
I don't know. Vanilla. Plain, I guess.
You're just a plain guy?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can roll with that. A big thank you to our official Richmond County Male Athlete of the Week, senior shooting guard Quamir Sivels, brought to you by Moss Brothers Tire and Service. Good luck in the playoffs, Quamir.
Thank you.